Okay. Okay, let's see. I don't know how. There we go. Okay. I don't know how I just turned the camera around on this one. There we go. Y'all come on in, come on in. Y'all already know what today is. I'm not really feeling 100% today. But last night, I'm telling y'all, I've been crying pretty much all night. I'm surprised my eyes aren't puffy. So, before we get started, before I even get started with the couch, I want to go ahead and say this. Again, my couch potatoes mean everything to me. I know y'all probably like, you don't even know me. I don't have to know you, but I know your heart. When you support me and you stay tuned in, that means a lot to me. It means a lot that, you know, you listen to my message, you share my shit, you know, you tell people about me. It means everything to me. Building these relationships, these are just as important as in-person relationships, as social media relationships. One of my couch potatoes, Anthony, he passed away this weekend. And if you guys watch from YouTube, then you see him in the YouTube all the time. It broke me down because I'm like, yo, I just was talking to him. You know, he just found out and he told me. And, you know, and it blew me away. So the next day, I think I ended up getting on and I was sending him messages and trying to get a hold of him. And he joined back on the YouTube, and I told him, hey, call me. And then that weekend happened, which was this last weekend that just passed, and he passed away. So before we go ahead and get started, I want to go ahead and give a moment of silence for Anthony and anyone that we have lost over the past years, this weekend, this month. Just relax your mind, relax your heart, because they run rampant sometimes so much because we got a lot on our plate. So let's give this moment to the ones that we've lost. Anthony, I promise you, one thing is for certain, Anthony will never be forgotten on this couch. Y'all know I usually have the Stand By Me, and when I get my Stand By Me fixed, I will have him posted until the couch is over, until I never have the couch again. But his face will always show, because he will forever be a couch potato. And I definitely appreciate all his love and support. You can go back and see all his comments on the YouTube. Like, he literally kept up. Like, shout out to his son, you know, his son for letting us know that Alexander's, our heart goes out to you, our condolences. So a moment of silence. All right, without further ado, I'll go ahead and get it started.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period. Y'all, this song is called You Fake. It is from my very first album, Scars on a Diamond. Let's get it started.
Man's gon' drop em.
Whoever told you I would put up with your game? I know you're not the same. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, You ain't no friend to me, more like a friend to me, yeah. You was frontin' like you like me, but you don't. You bitch, you're on my shit list, so please get on me. I don't got no more time for fake. No, it ain't gonna be no forgiving. You always come around in my space. You fake it. Whoever told you it's okay? I know you're not the same. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you fake. Yeah, you fake. You fake. Hope you fake. Yeah, yeah. You fake. Yeah. Girl, you so fake. Yeah, you so fake. Yes, you are. You fake. You are.
So, shout out to all my couch potatoes that's tuned in. I love y'all. One, like I said, that's from my very first album. It's called You Fake. And I wrote that song when I had got out of prison because I was just like, yo, it was a lot of people that I went to school with that I thought was my friend. And they showed me different, and it wasn't just the fact that, that they didn't write me, but they actually told me, like this is the girl that I literally thought was my best friend. I've told this story before on the podcast, but I thought this girl was my best friend. I'm talking about, I fought people behind her. Like I kept people from fighting. Like I didn't give a fuck. Like you wasn't doing none of this one. Well, when I got out, I was like, yo, how come you never wrote me or nothing? She was like, I was never your friend. I was just using you to keep people from beating me up. I was like, oh. So, a lot of things was going through my mind around that time. I was just like, wow, like, people, I really like that. Like, this is real. Like, so I know every single one of you all have experienced either a family member or somebody that was your very, very, very close friend. And then all of a sudden they switched up on you like you was never friends. Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook. I'm just now seeing your comments. Give me like 2 seconds. You know what? I don't like a chat lip. I'm so sorry. But I need some Vaseline on these lips, baby. Oh, baby, that wasn't. Okay. Judge me not. But it doesn't matter who it is. It hurts all the same. It can be your mom. I'm not gonna lie. And it's people that you've never thought that you would lose relationships with. These are bonds that you would have swore on the Bible that no one could break. But you didn't realize that the person that can break it doesn't have to be an outsider, but it can be an actual person that you trust with all your heart. It can be your actual best friend. It can be your actual mother. It can be your actual sister. But it hurts all the same. To y'all, some may hurt more than others. I can't say that my family disowning me hurts more than one of my closest friends betraying me. No, my heart breaks all the same. But we don't expect these relationships to disperse. We expect these relationships to be there until we both die. But sometimes people do not know how to be real with themselves. I seen this, I joined this live the other day, and this man was like, I'm not finna tell no nigga nothing. I can't trust no nigga. I don't even trust myself. So why would I trust another nigga? I'm just like, oh. Some people don't know how to be loyal. Some people don't know how to give or be a good friend or a good mom or a good sister or a good, because they're broken in the inside. Sometimes people would actually fuck up a bomb-ass relationship, whether it's a mom or a best friend or whoever it is, just because they don't know how to handle somebody being as real as you are. They don't. Hey, love. Yes. They don't know how to give you what you giving them. You giving them nothing but realness. You giving them nothing but kindness. You giving them, sometimes they don't know how to take that. There's people that'll sabotage good people in their life because they like, nah, I don't deserve this. And sometimes we can't even be mad at them because this is how they feel. They are literally broken inside. They feel like they don't deserve this. Now, when it comes to family doing it, I don't know if that's how they feel. When family do it, it's just weird because what? I thought family was always supposed to be stick together, like, but it's not like that. And I've learned that the hard way. I've always seen like TV shows that'll, do a scenario that's like that. But I never in my life thought that it would be me. And so I know you guys never in your life thought that it would be you. Family treating you some kind of way. Friends hanging out with the motherfucking enemy. And not even that it's the enemy. This is my thing. If you can hear or sit around somebody that's talking down on me, I don't know if you are for me. That's because me personally, I'm not about to just sit around and just hear somebody talking crap about my wife. No, ma'am, no, sir, you're not going to do that. I don't give a fuck if you my family. No, you will not. My friends, you will not. I will not be in the same room with somebody talking about anybody that I fuck with. I don't want nobody to ever think that I'm talking about them with them. No, never. Let's not ever think that. It's that blood make you related, but loyalty make you family. So if they do not have loyalty, then they do not have family. Okay, yes. Thank you so much. That's real. That's real. Sometimes our family is not our blood. We make our family because sometimes people do not know how to treat you because they do not know how to treat themselves. If my mom has been miserable my whole life in her marriage, only a few happy times, but always fighting and telling my father that she doesn't want to be with him, what makes me think that she want to see me in a happy relationship with my wife? And you would think that the people around you that love you and care about you, they want to see you happy and successful and doing good. But not everybody wants that for you. So some people end up being fake to you. Now, I want you to know this. We need fake people in the world to balance the world. So they are needed, just not in our lives. I don't want you. If you have to be fake with me, you don't have to be in my life. If you have to be fake with somebody, you do not have to be in their life. Just don't. Like, let that be the one real thing that you do. Nobody wants to be around somebody that every time they turn around, you, and then, hey, bestie, hey, friend, hey, sis, but you talking about me with everybody but me. You're not going to keep on stomping on my heart and hurting me. So, of course, we need fake people in the world because it balances out the world. But we do not have to keep them in our lives. And if we do, they don't got to be, they can be from, keep them a distance away. You keep them for whatever needs you need them for. Just like you have some people in your life and you like, okay, I know what I can say around them and what I can't say around them. Okay, well, you could do that same thing with your fake friends. You know who's fake and you know who's real. It's sad when the people that we thought was real, that portrayed to be real this whole time, some people will portray to be real until they blue in the face. They will literally try to make you believe that they are something that they're not. They'll go as far as rapping about it. They'll go as far as putting it on a set. I'm telling you, these people are award-winning actors and actresses out here. Like, whoa. It's crazy. It's crazy how there's not too many real people in the world anymore. I know a lot of people feel like we're living in a simulation, which I feel like that too. But damn. You know what the highest frequency, the best energy you can have is being yourself, being true to you. Now, if being fake is being true to you, then hey, by all means, you be that person that needs to way out the world. You said it really ain't from, no, sit at all. They a whole bunch of cowards. That's what they are. They are. It's a lot of people that are cowards. And, you know, I'm not mad at you. And none of us should be mad at anybody that's a coward or who can't stand up for something, who just, if that's just them, that's just them. But I don't have to deal with them. You don't have to deal with them no matter who they are. No matter if they birthed you or not. No one deserves to keep on gaslighting you, stomping on your heart, and doing whatever. They do whatever they want. They don't care about you. If they did, then they'll get the fuck on. Go do that to somebody else. Some people will kill behind their feelings. I don't know if y'all know this, but I've been in prison with them. Some people literally will lose their shit behind somebody hurting their feelings. Feelings are real. And some people do not know how to deal with them. So don't think that you can be fake and you can gaslight everybody, because not everybody is going to take that. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. I'm going to jump into another song. It is Discussions in the Street. So, you know, I'm just discussing some stuff that y'all already know. These are the things that's happening in these streets. Not just the streets of Oklahoma, but the streets of your streets, my streets, all of our streets. Shit, it might be some fake people up in heaven right now. Like, yeah. Jesus told me to tell you to, God said, let's just jump into another song, and we're going to keep it popping.
Meditate, so high, some skyscrapers. I gotta do it, cause I know how it's real. Gotta lay low, cause these niggas and bitches been hating. Gotta stay dry, nigga, I've been saying, hold up, I'm on another level. Yeah, I'm on another plane. So many of these bitches be driving me insane. And I don't wanna lose my mind, so I gotta swallow my pride. Yeah. I tell everybody I'm fine, but my real niggas know that I'm lying. And I'm not surprised, man. I'm in a pyramid is dying. I don't wanna lose, so I gotta do some things that I don't wanna do, and I gotta choose if I wanna be somebody. to you. Mesmerized like I put voodoo on you, boo. Hypnotized beats and I'm coming for you too. I'm taking over and still got this weight on my shoulder. Gotta send it myself. I gotta get my energy right. Got time for no rain, so each and every month you can catch me on the fly. Doing shows on the road though, getting paid on the low. Crank me so slow, either way I be putting on the show. Instagram I be getting on the photo. Floating in another dimension, they know I'm different. I ain't got no other choice to get rich until I'm diminished. I'm a rapper, so they trying so hard just not to mention me, but I'ma stay down till I take off. Everything that I did is gon' pay off. Might take time like a nigga on a layout. Stay off my dick, keep popping shit. Got a little more time, let me show you I'm that bitch. Hey, I made up my mind, I'm spitting fire. Got ladies inspired, I'm niggas inside. This is kinda mad, and I do not blame her. Her heart is in danger, and I can blame him. Yeah, I can blame him, cause that nigga wasn't 100%. I need to get in my zone. People banging my line, I won't answer my phone. I just wanna be alone while I'm thumbing through thoughts like I'm thumbing my ones. My enemies plotting out empty these drums. I don't wanna go, but if I got to, then I'll put on the show. You already gotta make it to the end of the road. I gotta make it to the pole. I cannot fold. I gotta make it to the goal. That's on the top of my soul. That's in my vision. Greatness is right in my distance. That's why some people been acting so different. That's why some people been being so distant. That's why some people been acting like I'm in my head right now. Meditate till I levitate. I'm so high, sipping skyscrapers. I gotta do right cause I know heaven's way. Gotta lay low cause these niggas and bitches been hating. Gotta stay grinding, yes nigga I've been saying. Hold up, I'm on another level. Yeah, I'm on another plane.
Please do. We don't expect the people that's in our lives to betray us, so we don't expect to keep our guards up. So some things we'll say to them that we don't say to anybody else. And the bad thing about, relationships like that failing is if that person is a petty motherfucker or somebody who just want to hurt you, they are going to do and say anything all over social media. Saturday at 10 Eastern time. Thank you so much. Okay, no, that's totally fine. Yes. Thank you so much. And our love, I'm telling you, all of our love is to your whole family, the Alexanders. So listen, Anthony will never be forgotten this way, ever, ever. The first part of this show was dedicated to him. We did a moment of silence. I'm telling you, he'll never be forgotten. When I get my screen fixed, his face will always be shown on the couch because he's forever one of my favorite couch potatoes. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Again, it is Discussions in the Streets. I got a few things that I do want to talk about. Honestly, I didn't expect to be so tired, but I took my medicine a little bit earlier. I don't know. I kind of have my days mixed up. I thought that today was Wednesday, but it's not. So if you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your strong friends. Anybody that you fuck with, make sure that you check on them. Check on them. Especially, listen, don't waste any time. If your first mind is saying that you already, I was already thinking to call him right now. Don't even watch me no more. Just call him. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. But the holidays are coming up, and I mean, they are coming up. I guess I can. I can believe it. But it went by so quick. Y'all see how quick this year went by? It's literally Thanksgiving next month. And next month is literally this weekend. Like, what? And then December? That's the last month of this year. So if you know anybody that's in prison, make sure that you write them. Because, again, the holidays are coming up. And depression can start creeping in like about this time. So I say, write your people that's locked up. Don't forget about them. You know, keep them lifted. Keep all your peoples lifted. Anybody that you fuck with, man, keep them always in your prayers. I know y'all be praying. Keep them in keep me in your prayer too. Just saying. I'm just saying. If you know anybody that's in the hospital, do your wellness checks. I can't stress to you enough. I can't at all. Tomorrow it was supposed to be fuck fentanyl, but tomorrow is Wednesday, so I will do it on. Oh, I forgot. TikTok be flagging me. I will do it on Thursday when we come back on the couch. On the 31st, which is the end of the month. I like to do it on the 30th usually, but it's the end of the month. And then Friday is the 1st. We didn't get a chance to talk about cybersecurity, but I will post something on the page for this month. But what I will do, because I want to do fuck fentanyl, I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to miss that one this month. But what I want to do is on the 1st, I want to talk about menopause and surgery after. Like, just for the ladies that, you know, if you need some hacks on how to keep from having hot flashes and like different menopause symptoms, if you need some information that I've learned and that's been working for me, I got you. We're going to talk about that on Friday. November 4th, 5th, 7th, and 8th is the next prison jail felon talk. If you would like to share your story, if you've done any time, you're more than welcome to come sit on the couch physically, or you can talk about it over the live. I can always tap you in. I know it's a lot of people that have done time. And again, y'all probably like, damn, you do that every month? Yes, I do it every month because I did 9 years, baby. And going, and it was so beautiful. So beautiful. I've been to the Dallas BET Awards twice, and this now would be my second time. Last year, I won OKC's, favorite podcaster, local podcaster, and I'm hoping to win, best local podcaster again and favorite female vocalist. If not two, then one, but I'm really hoping that I get it again this year. Shout out to all the podcasters that's out there that's in Oklahoma City and out Oklahoma City. I love you guys so much. I don't get to tap in with you guys because I'll be so into my thing, and I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm trying to bite off of anything that they're doing. But I do. If I could share anything that you're doing, I'll share it. It's not about, I don't give a fuck if I'm a podcast. I'll share your podcast. What? Send it to me. I don't care. So, all the podcasters, y'all don't realize podcasters, we know what we go through. Okay? The podcast, shout out to y'all. If y'all can see this, I love y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Do not stop no matter what. If you are thinking about doing a podcast, just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Okay? I noticed the post, which, like I said, discussions in the streets. So I seen this post, and it said that Oklahoma City's music scene is dying. And honestly, you know what I think it is? It's a lot of these artists that's out here that want to be paid to grace the stage. It's nothing wrong with being paid. It's nothing wrong with knowing your worth. But don't you have to build your worth up first? And I understand that a lot of people like to be like, oh, well, I did a song with such and such, or I got 1 million views on this one song, or are you consistent with your music? How serious are you about your music career or any career that you're into if you don't put in the work and the money behind it? It's a lot of artists that I noticed that have been wearing the same outfits in videos, performances, and just in regular life since I moved to Oklahoma City. And I understand vintage and thrifting, but you're supposed to thrift like at a thrift store, not out of your own clothes, you know? And mixing and mastering is so super important. You can't be serious about your music career if your music sounds like somebody scratching on a chalkboard. And sometimes you can have great music, you can be a bomb-ass artist, but when you play your music and it's not mixed and mastered properly and it's harsh on the ears, nobody wants to hear that. I don't. Nobody wants to hear that. If you're gonna come and you're gonna be an artist, be all you can be. No, for real though. Be the best artist that you know how to be. If you're going to be an actress or an actor, be the best actor and actress that you can be. Give it your all. Give it your all. Because people are watching you. And you can't get mad when somebody is making fun of you because you got on these busted ass shoes. You can't, and then you don't be like, oh, I'm thrifting these vintage. I don't give a fuck. Your song is all up to date, and you got this old ass motherfucking. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself. And man, you know what? I don't mind paying for anything that I do or that I want or to get into any venue in the city. Let's get that established right now. Now, I don't know if you guys have been to the OKC Culture building or club, whatever it is, a hookah lounge. Well, and shout out to, I don't know. Well, I don't know exactly who's running it, whose business it is, and I'm scratch that shout out. But listen to this. My thing is this. If you are charging $20 to get into your venue, $10, $15, however much you're charging to get in, you need to make sure that your sound system is up to par. It's no reason why any DJ, and these is DJs that's been DJing for a while now, why you don't have your own speakers that you take with you to events that you booked for. It's no reason why your sound system should sound terrible at all. At all. And for a venue to have speakers that sound like this, you listening to the music and it's coming out just like this. I can't get jiggy with that. When I go to a club or a bar if I'm going to, mainly a club, if I'm going to a club, I want to hear music that's beating so fucking loud that I got to be like, what you say? Hold on, text me because it's so loud in here. That's how I want to be. Always and forever. I always want music to be that loud. If I'm in a club. I was so disappointed in the sound system. I was like, wow, are they serious? Nobody is thinking to turn up the volume. And here's the thing, is if there's a volume limit, if it can't go past a certain volume, I don't know how long that's gonna be a thing. And that goes for anybody that's throwing an event, anybody that has, that throws parties, shows. I don't give a fuck what you're doing, no matter what you're doing. If you got a sound system, you need to make sure that sound system is superb, okay? You need to. That's your duty. That's your job. As a host, as a club owner, as a DJ, each of you should take pride in your sound system. That is what having a good DJ is. A good DJ has great speakers, a great sound, and you can blend your music well. You can't expect to be playing a song and girls, is they getting it, they love it, they shaking their ass, and then all of a sudden you play Brandy and Monica, That Boy Is Mine. Or Mariah Carey, We Belong Together. That don't even mix, baby. That don't even go. You losing your crowd. You losing a crowd. When you see everybody immediately sit down, you should be disappointed. That should be like a failed grade. I would be like, if I was a DJ and I was up there and everybody is up front, they like, hey, shaking that ass, they getting it, even the dudes is up. And then all of a sudden I play the next song and then I look up and everybody's sitting down and they like, my stomach will fall right out my asshole. I would be like, oh, wow. Just kidding, and play a new song, because no. That's a disappointment. That's a disappointment for any DJ. And if you run in a club and you want your club to be one of the best, one of the best means having a good sound system. And back to Oklahoma City, music scene dying down. How these artists aren't performing because the sound systems aren't terrible. Nobody wants to get up there and have they people come paying. They people is paying to be in this venue to watch them perform. Okay. Then they get up there and the mic is choppy. The sound, the vocals sound terrible. And then some of you artists, let's just keep it real. You got your vocals behind you, so what the fuck is this, karaoke? Is it? Because a real artist, you don't need your vocals behind you. The only time your vocals should be on there, I'm gonna tell you this, you can keep it on the hook and your background vocals. Other than that, it should be naked like a motherfucking newborn baby. Butt ass naked. And you sing your heart out or rap your heart out. Because it's not always the DJ's fault if you performing and your music is real low. Some of y'all, like I said, mix and mastering is very important. Some of y'all mix it so terrible, your shit sound like it's whispering as soon as the DJ put it in the mix. And you wondering why everybody else's shit is banging loud? Because they had to mix and master properly. You didn't. And it's no excuses. If you've been doing music more than a year, longer than 6 months, it's no more excuses. There are no more excuses. If you've been DJing for longer than 6 months to a year, it's no more excuses. If you've been known to host different and you're a business on, it's no excuses to not be the best. It's no excuses to not be striving to be the best. I'm serious. The music scene is dying down because not a lot of people want to get up there sounding like a transformer. I mean, and then again, they ain't doing nothing but karaoke anyway because they got their vocals behind them. It happens. It does. If you want to be the best next year, 2025, we should call it 2025 of no exceptions. It's no exceptions to not be the best at whatever you do. It's none. You should be the very best. Strive to be the very best. Don't ever stop. Keep going. Nothing or no one should stop you from doing what you love or doing your dream or going towards your goal. A lot of you guys have dropped a lot of new albums, mixtapes, and singles this year. And I've even had a couple people ask me to listen to their stuff. But I'm not really the person that you should ask to listen to your music if you don't want the real. Yes. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. Not from an artist's perspective, but from an engineer's perspective and a listener's perspective. If you're asking me how I feel about your sound, I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. And I don't want anybody sugarcoating anything from me. Like, don't do that to me. Don't do that to anybody. Because when you start sugarcoating anybody around you, then you start lying. Then it gets easier to lie. Because you're going to think of it as, I'm just sugarcoating it. No. Sugarcoating is just a lie with a sweet taste. With a little coat of sugar on it. It's still a fucking lie. Be real. Be real. If you don't be real with anyone else, always be real with yourself. And some of you guys don't even know how to be real with yourselves, which is the reason why you don't know how to be real to anyone else. You don't know how to be in a relationship, a friendship, or good to anybody because, and even if it was done to you and nobody treated you good, nobody had a good relationship to you, don't ever use that as an excuse. Always be true to you. If truly in your heart you want to be a good person, be a good person. Be a good person. It's less energy being a good person than having to and be mean to everybody. Like, why? Why? Why be mean? And I'm not saying anything that I'm saying out of meanness. I'm not trying to be rude about the venue. Other than that, the venue was amazing. Okay, I will say that, I will say this, anytime that, I don't care, if you see somebody leave a section, you go clean that section. Y'all should have people cleaning bathrooms constantly, and when it's a club area like that, in the VIP area, when we got in that area, it was as if they were just like, fuck them, I know who's gonna be here, and threw all their trash in that area. And it's just like, these type of things come with running a business, come with having a successful business, is making sure that it's clean, making sure that it's welcoming. When I go to a venue, you know what I expect when I first pull up? I expect for there to be a spot for me to park. Boom. I know you probably like, what? Girl, shut the fuck up. No. My handicap sign, y'all literally let anybody, and this is, I don't care if you the owner, y'all literally let owners, employees, anybody in the handicap area, in the handicap parking spaces, and it's literally people out here that still want to enjoy themselves. They just so happen to be handicapped. And I'm one of them. And I didn't even realize that until I became it, because I'm just like, anytime I ever used to try to park in handicap, my wife, she'll either be like, no, or, before we had our sticker, or I wouldn't do it, because it's like, yo, somebody needs this spot. Somebody literally wouldn't be able to walk all the way across the street from parking their car all the way over there. So when it comes to having these events and these venues and y'all literally need to make sure that, because not everybody in this motherfucker's handicapped, trust me. I didn't see no stickers in the cars that was there. It's for you guys to make sure that the handicap or the people that have their handicap sticker are able to park in the suitable spots. That is running a good business. Take it how you want it. I don't care. But if I pull up and it's literally nowhere for me to park because there's somebody parked in a handicap spot with no sign on their car, most likely it's somebody that works there, y'all need to cut that out. Y'all need to make sure that everyone that wants to come out and enjoy your venue has a space. Now, shout out to the security officers that were working in front, because they made sure that it didn't matter that somebody was in that space. They made sure that I had a parking space. They made me a parking space just to make sure that I was close to the door. Now, one, that is running a good business. That was amazing. They didn't even have to ask or go deal with any of the owners or anything. They handled it themselves. Whoever runs that security business, top notch. That's dope. Because you are the reason why I had a parking spot close. And to me, that's dope. Running your security business, even handling that situation, that is running a good business. Okay? I'm just saying. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's tuned in, all the ones that come back and re-listen and re-watch the couch. I definitely appreciate the love and support. I got a few minutes in me. I took my medicine, like I said, I took it earlier than I thought, so it's still in my system. I'm still feeling okay. I think I can finish out this whole hour, so I'm not even gonna jump into a song, okay? Because it's still discussions in the streets. There's a lot going on out here, okay? I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's been a lot of shootings. It's been a lot of drama, dry drama too, for no reason. And it's like, aren't we at that age that if it's not different, that we shake the spot, we get away? If it's not sitting right with us, if it's not, then you literally get out of the situation. But some people like to be around mess. Some people like to be around drama so much that they'll sit in an area or somewhere where they can hear and suck it all in. It's a lot of messy motherfuckers out there. And you know what I don't like? The worst messy type of person is a messy man that acts like a woman. Hey, how are you? Sending love. Is a messy man. I hate to see a man argue with a woman. It's like, sis, what are you, Briss, what are you doing? That's weird. And a lot of men, they've been doing that a lot lately. And I want you to know firsthand that you are not getting cool points from arguing with a female. You literally look like a bitch with no due respect. Okay? You look like a bitch. And I understand that a lot of people feel like, even men, well, if they say something to me, I'm gonna say something back. Do y'all remember back in the day when men, if a woman talks shit to them, they go get their wife or they woman to talk the shit back. They not about to do it back and forth with them. Do you think for 1 second when you arguing back that we hear you going, no, you sound like like a little bitch. That's what you sound like. You don't get no cool points for trying to check a woman. Why the fuck would you be trying to check a woman about anything? It's giving bitch vibes. 2025, I would rather you leave that bitchness, that bitch assness in 2024. You can finish off the rest of the year being the bitch that you are. You can. But don't go into 2025 being that same bitch that you was in 2024 on down. Because I don't know when it became a thing for men to argue back and forth for. Now, it's cool to, if y'all literally having a conversation and this is y'all conversing, but to literally get on the internet and start bashing women and some men even go as far as saying, talking about that pussy. And what the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Nothing. You don't get cool points from doing that. It's, I don't know, man. I want y'all to do better. You know, if that is you being true to you, then wear a tampon too when you start bleeding, sister. I'm just saying. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I'm just saying, because I hate to see it. And it's just like, yo, you can't be some type of thug talking about, cuz that's why you're, what? You even throwing the set in there? Whoa. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I noticed that with people not being as real as we think they are, people are even going as far as snitching around here. Y'all don't give a fuck. And y'all cool with snitches. Y'all glorify them. Y'all gotta stop doing that. 2025, if you got paperwork on you, you are not my friend. Know that. I don't like that. I'm not that type of person. I've never snitched on nobody. I don't have to snitch on nobody. I've been snitched on before, and it ain't cool. So for you guys that are out there snitching, for the men that's out there bitching, for the people that's out there, for the artists that's out there doing karaoke on the stage, for the businesses that's out there that's not running their business the way that you should, do better. Do better. Excuse me. There's even, call it a secret shopper or a snitch, whatever the fuck you call them. There's even a secret shopper snitch that's going around to different dispensaries in the Oklahoma City area, wearing a wire and getting different dispensaries shut down. Dead ass. No one is safe anymore. Some people literally don't want to see anyone be as more successful than them. That bothers some people to know that you are making money sitting on your ass, or that you're making money doing the same thing that they're doing, or whatever the case is. Some people just cannot take you being successful. Your success rubs someone the wrong way right now. It does. You being who you are, you being your true self right now is pissing someone the fuck off. Someone has made a fake page right now because instead of telling you how much you inspire them, they would rather just spy and look and see what you're doing and watch you from a distance and hate. But really, they're in love with you. They love everything that you do. They want to be like you. There's motherfuckers that'll go as far as making a fake page in your name with your face. I can't tell you how many times that shit done happened to me. I'm so done with you. I can't even tell you how many times this happened to me. Somebody even went as far as posting fake nudes like it was me. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta pay attention. I got piercings and tattoos. Does this nude body have that? They like, oh, well, yeah, it could have been before. Before what? Before prison? When I was a child? So what, y'all looking at child porn? That's what you doing? So let's make it make sense. Some people literally, it eats them up to see you doing good. Some women, I'm going to tell you this now. I've been in prison with them. There's women that'll come on to you. Whether you a man or a woman will come on to you, and if you turn them down, or a man will come on to you, and if you turn them down, you know what they'll do? They'll do something to sabotage you. They'll do something to make you hate them because they hate the fact that you turned them down, and you are going to regret that decision. If they can't have you, then they're going to either make your life miserable. I've seen it. I've seen it. You tell a girl, ooh, I don't want to be with you. Or a guy, oh, I don't want to be with you. Do you know that when I first moved to Detroit, people were scared for me. They was like, yo, your mouth, somebody gonna shoot you. I've seen a girl turn down a man at the store and him shoot her down. Some people do not know how to take rejection. Some people will rather fight you than to deal with the fact that you rejected them. Some people would rather ruin you than to deal with the fact that you rejected them. I told you guys earlier that words hurt. Rejection does too. None of us like to be told no. You say, yeah, it happens all the time. Got a text now, locked and loaded. Yup. Nobody likes to be turned down. Nobody likes to go to a job, get an interview, and they get turned down. Nobody. Rejection hurts. And if you are one of those ones who don't know how to deal with your feelings and emotions and rejection, then you are going to be the problem in a lot of people's lives. Y'all ever seen a thin line between love and hate? There are truly people like that. Some people hate to see you smiling. They hate to see you at an event because they know you about to come in and show the fuck out. You about to come in looking like a motherfucking million motherfucking bucks. Why they look like $10? But you could have came in looking like $1 million, but you was so focused on me that you came in looking like $10. That ain't my fault. It ain't your fault. Keep shining. Who gives a fuck who's lurking, wishing on your downfall, hoping on your downfall, even trying to contribute to your downfall? Fuck them. Fuck them. Because if they are not real enough to tell you to your face, they don't even deserve the acknowledgement. Why acknowledge someone who's hating on you? You said now Brandy wasn't wrong in that movie. Literally, people, you'll know, even some of your friends, even some of your family, you'll know who's in your life hating on you. Sometimes, and I said this last week, sometimes you literally have to feed false information to certain people just to see where they're going to run with it, what they're going to do with it. Because what the fuck? Keep that beautiful smile that you have. Keep that dope-ass energy that you have. Keep that fire that you, keep that, look at that. Keep that fire that you got that's in your eyes and in your heart and in your body that's making people jealous. Yes, you definitely need to come to the couch. Stop playing. You said, love, send me greetings for the video. Oh, okay. Let me tell you something. I'm here to tell you that don't be afraid to be your best you, to be your smiling, happy, bomb-ass energy you, because some people around you don't know how to handle it. If there's somebody that's in your circle that don't know how to handle it, that's one of your haters, my baby. Get rid of them. Because your energy, your fire, and your smile should be so contagious that they get that same energy and fire. Not in a hating way, but in an inspirational way. You inspired it out of them. But guess what? There are some people right now that you've inspired, and they telling people that you did them dirty. They'll never admit that you inspired them. They'll never admit that you helped them get to where they are. They'll never admit that. But guess what? You're not looking for that. You don't even give a fuck that they never admitted it. You don't even give a fuck that they making it seem like you a hater on them. Because your greatness is going to outshine all of that fuckery. That fire inside of you. People are going to know. People are going to see. Come on now. They know. People know. People that got that magic and they know how to use it. They know how to tap into that magic. People that got that intuition and then they know how to tap into that intuition. They know. They know the real. Now, don't think for 1 second that because you are the realest motherfucker alive, or that no matter who you think that you are, don't think that because certain people get attracted to you, or certain people come around you, or certain people try to cling on to you, that it's your fault. It's never your fault when a fuck boy or a fuck girl come around you and attach yourself to them, because something in you they wanted to be like. So they need to do whatever they needed to do to be around you so they can catch some of that. So they can get some of that good energy that you got. Shout out to all my good energy people that